find that with two-door cars. They've just got massive doors. I bet the four-door Allegro hasn't got a door that big that opens that wide. And you're in a car park and there's a car parked here. You've got to struggle to get out, I tell you. You can't get out of there, can you? Anyway, I shall show you what else I've got for Peggy. Now this is special, huh? This is special stuff. Who remembers these? Faux orange. So old. The little orange bit in the middle is not even that orange anymore. I just couldn't resist buying one of these. I actually bought two. There was two for sale, and both of them cost me 25 quid. That's got to be the most expensive air freshener in the world, isn't it? I paid 25 quid for two of these. They are new. They've never been pierced at the back. And I'm not sure if I'm going to pierce it. I probably won't. It's got the little pin at the top that it would have come with originally. Right, I'm just going to hang this in Peggy as a bit of a nostalgia thing, because my mum always had these. I specifically remember my mum having one of these in the Mark II Ford Capri that we had. But I'm sure she would have had one in her Allegro as well. So where should we hang it? I kind of want it on view, but I also don't want to risk someone breaking in and stealing it, because it is worth more than the car, obviously, because it's an Allegro. I'm only joking. Yeah, I don't want it to fade any more than it obviously has. I'm pretty sure that that bit in the middle is meant to be a lot more orange than that. I'll probably, I don't know, at the moment I've got a disco ball hanging off the cigarette lighter, but I think I'll just put that there. I did, yeah, I think that there on its own, that looks nice, very retro. I did have the disco ball hanging off the mirror. Now that's pretty groovy, isn't it? Yeah, we'll keep the disco ball on the mirror. I mean, I think the reason I moved it was because I used her quite a lot one year, and the ball kept smashing into the windscreen. It'd take your bloody eye out, wouldn't it? I'll see how much I can take of the swinging ball. And if I can't stand the swinging ball anymore, I shall have to relocate it. We'll give the swinging ball a go. I might hang it in the back actually. I've got two coat hooks up here. I could hang it up there. I did have some fluffy dice. Oh, they've fallen down. There they are. So I think, you know, that's the ultimate in retro car accessories, is fluffy dice and a faux orange, or FEU orange, whatever you call it. And my other accessories for Peggy include a map reading light for the cigarette lighter. You put that in there. I'll do it actually. I think it's quite cool. We have to take the FEU orange off there. FEU orange. That go in there. And there you are. You got a flexible map reading light. And then for some reason, oh, I don't think it's working. Ah, if you flick the switch to one side, it's supposed to put a little orange light on, but it's not. A white light comes on. Oh, there it is, look. Pointless orange light. I mean, what's that, mood lighting? I don't know. But yeah, I like that retro accessory. I keep it there. I'll put the cigarette lighter back in. And then I've got a member's handbook for the AA, of course, 1974 to 1975. Of course, my car is 1974, so it's ideal. It's got a little maxi on the front cover. I don't know if it's got anything Allegro in here. Oh yes, it has it? What's this? No, that's a Toledo. advert for Toledo. Yeah, it's all maps and things. Oh yeah, somebody left me a note on the screen. Your car's a beauty, fair play for keeping her going. Yours sincerely, car enthusiasts. So I keep that in the car, and I got this as well, which is an AA Drive magazine. It's a motorist magazine, 1974. Again, that's when Peggy was made. And then, look, the Square Wheel Award, 1951. 1951, page 51. What am I on about? Let's have a look at that. See, look at this. Are you having a bumpy ride? This is actually talking about square tyres, not square steering wheels. But I always found that ironic, really, because this is the 1974 magazine, and it's got Square Wheel Award. And also, as you may have noticed as it fell on the floor, look, an old Allegro advert. When you're travelling economy, go first class in a blimmin' Allegro with a square steering wheel. That's great, that. Yeah, I keep those in the car. I think they're pretty cool. Retro accessories, as they call them. Yeah, and you've got a modern car scraper and a speaker down there. I got a modern stereo, which has got a classic vibe to it, and it's Bluetooth only, so I've not put a car aerial on Peggy because she never used to have a radio. I've got one pod speaker sat on this parcel shelf, and then under the seats, the same as my P4, there is, oh no, sorry, I've put them under the back seat on the Allegro. There's pod speakers under the back seat, both sides. And yeah, it sounds good. Now there is something else I want to put in Peggy, but we'll get to that in a bit. Right, in this box, I'm hoping, I haven't opened the box yet, in this box, I'm hoping that there are some things in here for Peggy. I haven't looked in the box yet, so I might be disappointed. I can't remember anything else I ordered. Bubble wrap. Here they are. Now, before I get them out, Peggy's headlamps are, at the moment, not sealed beam. They have got a bulb in the back. There's two forms of these. There's a Series 1 headlight, and there's a Series 2 or 3 headlight. And the reason the Series 1 is different is it's a lot, it's not as deep. And the reason being is you can't put the deeper one in this car because of the expansion tank. The expansion tank is in front of the battery on this, so you can't fit a too deeper headlight in. Originally, she would have had sealed beam headlamps. When I got her, she had one sealed beam headlamp in there and one headlamp that had a bulb in. I don't know what name you give those lamps. I know they're sealed beam, and I guess these are non-sealed beam. They're not halogen, they're just big fat bulbs that are in there. You'll see them in a minute, because I've got sealed beam headlamps. Now, most people wouldn't get excited about sealed beam headlamps. Most people upgrade sealed beam headlamps to halogen. One, because they're brighter, and two, because you can change the bulb. You don't have to change the whole light unit. So you know, if your headlight packs up out in the middle of nowhere, you can pop into a shop and get a H4 halogen bulb and pop it in or whatever. Whereas a sealed beam, once the sealed beam one's failed, that's it, the whole unit is scrap, which is a shame, it's a waste. And so Peggy had one sealed beam lamp when I got her, and they've got this lovely Lucas logo on the front with is it a lion they got on the front for Lucas? Yeah, it looks like a lion. Yeah, and I really wanted the second one to go with the one she already had. I have noticed that this looks quite deep, so I might have to put Peggy's original one on the driver's side so it's narrower, and this one on this side, but I'll have to check that. I got these from a guy in the club called James, and he assured me that these are working. They look lovely. They're in really good condition. Really good. The reflective's good inside. The glass is shiny. There's no cracks. There's no stone chips. They're really nice. And they just look much better than these units. Trust me, they do. I'll go and get Peggy's original. Okay, well here's Peggy's original, and I'm happy to say it looks like it's the same depth, completely the same light, so that's great. Peggy's is actually a bit minging because it's got all that overspray on it and stuff, but it's good to know that I have 3 completely matching lights. Just check them again. It looks like I'm going to keep this one as a spare because this one has got a different writing at the bottom, and I know it's really petty, but this says seal beam made in England, whereas the other one has got made in seal beam England. It's just ever so slightly different. So I reckon we'll put those 2 in Peggy today, and this one can be the spare. I don't know if you can see me taking this grill off. Got 4 screws on the top, and then there's 2 a bit lower down. Wow, there's a lot of dead flies in that radiator. I'm going to put Peggy's grill safe. And when doing this, it's a great opportunity to clean in here. So we'll pop the lights out and then I'll give it a clean. If I remember rightly, three little screws. Leave that one for a minute. There she is. See, this has got a big boot over it because it has to cover where the bulb goes into it, because this is a non-seal beam unit. So if you can see that, no Lucas logo. It looks a bit ugly against this Lucas unit. It's just a lot. It's a lot more nicer, isn't it? I don't know. And John's come out now. And that's it, the new headlights are in. You know, I must remember to actually say goodbye after I finish filming. I just turn the camera off and bugger off indoors. So here's a little add-on about a week later of me saying, thanks for watching, bye.